Welcome to our discussion on scholarship and academic pride. Scholarship is one of the most critical aspects of a college offering that you can possibly take. And so I want you all to think about, what type of student am I? What type of student do I want to become? Your journal this week is on academic pride. And what have I done to show that I have academic pride? What type of student do I want to become at Philander Smith College? You've written in your journals that you want to make 3.0 to 4.0 GPAs. And I noticed that some of you have even written that you want to be a 4.0 at the end of 4 years. But you're starting out with, you've indicated your freshman year, you want to make at least a 3.5. At the end of your sophomore year, you want to make a 3.6. End of your junior year, you want to make a 3.7, and you want to graduate with 4.0. With that, there's a reason why that math won't work out for you. That's why we want to focus in on your academics, so that you'll understand how the course catalog determines your grade point average and what is an A worth, what is a B worth. And when you graduate, you're going to graduate with honors. Let's go through some of that, the catalog. So I want to share with you, so you can pull it up, your catalog. And the year is 2019 to 2021. That's the catalog that you're coming in under for the class of 2024. The first thing that you notice is that the president makes a statement in your catalog, and that's an important statement where he indicates the programs and policies described in the catalog have been carefully developed and implemented for one purpose in mind: to enable you to achieve your greatest potential and to establish a firm foundation for your academic pursuits and your career pursuits. So you'll read that statement, then it goes on to our catalog, talks about how we are accredited and who we are accredited by, such as the Higher Learning Commission. And we also have a business program that's accredited, a teacher education program that's accredited, and a social work program that's accredited. The business program is accredited by the Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Program, ACBSP, which was formerly the Association of Collegiate Business Schools and Programs. The teacher education program is accredited by the Council for Accreditation of Educator Preparation. That's CAPE. It used to be accredited by NCATE, which was the National Council for the Accreditation of Teacher Education. The social work program is the Council of Social Work Educators. That's the accrediting body. We're also approved by the Arkansas Department of Higher Education and the General Board of Higher Education and Ministry. That's the University Senate of the United Methodist Church. And they come out and go through our programs and looking for certain criteria. Then you will go into the calendar. You want to know when you come back to school? We publish a calendar that will tell you when the holidays are, when you come back to school, when your Christmas break is, when your spring break is, the fall break, and when you get out for Martin Luther King holidays and Easter and those type of holidays, and when school is over in the summer. So that, look at that calendar. It tells you when you will move in day into the Residential Life Center, and when is move out day, what, and that type of thing. So you'll get a chance to look at that, and of course it goes into a lot of our placement and our registrar's office, how much you'll be paying, and the loans, and Disability Resource Center, Office of Academic Affairs, and everything related to student grievance. You're trying to appeal a grade, and that type of thing. You get ready to repeat a course. Hopefully you won't have to do that. You'll pass the courses as you're going through there. Then it goes through our 5 divisions and tell the type of major that we're offering. So it's a complete overview of your academic experience and the philosophy. So it starts out, and the buildings that we offer courses in, and all of the buildings on the campus. That's a part of it. I'm located in Meyer Tider's Academic Center, upstairs, Suite E as D as in Divine, and so you'll get a chance to visit a lot of these facilities, so you can see what's happening there. The students with disabilities, as I said, be prepared by a professional, qualified person to diagnose if you have a learning disability or what have you. And they'll look at various test results in your reading, your math, your writing, your written expression, and to see if you have a clear diagnostics in your speaking and so forth. And they will include a score and give you the relevant data. We are a drug-free campus, and we are a church-related institution. The United Methodist Church is the institution in which we are affiliated with, and there are about 7 guiding principles that we adhere to by the United Methodist Church University Senate to assess our church relatedness. And among those church-related institution identifies itself as such, respects, honors, and provides the teaching of religion, which we offer in my particular division of arts and humanities. We offer courses appropriate for scholarly theological teaching in the Christian tradition within the curriculum. Respects and honors religious practices, and specifically worship and service for students and faculty who want to participate in the Christian tradition. So that's important. We encourage the exploration of the place of religious belief and practice in the larger society and advocate appropriate recognition as such. The 7 social principles of the United Methodist Church, recognize those and include those in your everyday life as you matriculate through Philander Smith College. The 7 human timeless values of respect for self, respect for others, respect for PSC, leadership, scholarship, spirituality, and service. You will be involved in service at Philander Smith College. Any questions? Okay. All right. Okay. Very good. What about you? Okay. We have a long-range strategic plan, and the long-range strategic plan goes 2016 to 2026. We started it in 2016. And to increase student enrollment to 1,200 students by 26. So we are around that 1,000 mark for students. And we have some Philander Forward initiatives. Campus Culture Transformation Task Force has given us one of them. Dr. Jocelyn Elders, who was a Surgeon General of the United States of America under Bill Clinton. And she's a graduate of Philander Smith College, and she has Dr. Jocelyn Elders School of Allied and Public Health. She was the Surgeon General. That is on our campus. She's a 1952 graduate. And she comes out to the campus. You'll get a chance to meet her. Wonderful person. YSP3, workforce, innovation, and strategic economic public-private partnership. We have that. And my colleague from my college is over that. And we'll Teacher Excellence Task Force. We have that. Philander Smith College Start Summer Bridge Program, which you are part of. That's one of the initiatives, forward initiatives as well. We want you all to do well at Philander Smith College, so we've initiated the START program to give you a head start on your college career, make you aware of all of the intricacies required for you to be successful in your college career at Philander Smith College. Yes, so you'll get that opportunity to do well on our campus. Think Justice 2.0 is a global perspective and initiative, involves reimagining Philander Smith College's current social justice initiative. And we have a social justice initiative which you will be a part of. And that's that. Enrollment management, it goes into enrollment management and to attract, admit, and enroll, and also to retain you as desirable student body students on this campus. Our goal is not just to get you here and attract you to our campus, admit you and so forth, but and enroll you, but to ensure that you are retained from freshman year to sophomore year, and we have a very good track record of that as published. You'll see a very good track record as relates to move you from sophomore to junior year, from junior to senior year, and 69% of you will still be with us next year. Yes, so our graduation rate, and students are graduating not only in 4, 5, and 6 years. They're now beginning to graduate as a result of the START program at the end of 3 or 3.5 years, because they're taking their scholarship and very seriously. These students who are coming here, you're the class of 2024, and I expect you to follow in that tradition of trying to graduate in 3 years, trying to graduate in 3.5. You save money in the process so that you don't have to pay for a 4th year or take out a loan or what have you. Scholarship, that scholarship can be passed on to another student. You can do that well. Okay, so you will get an opportunity to show your academics this summer. Summer school, and 2 more next week, a couple of days, and then you'll take your final next week. and you should be receiving what you said your 4.0s. All right, we're going to see about that. Okay, the eligibility, of course, you've already gone through that. Your ACT scores, SAT scores. Some of you have been homeschooled, but nevertheless, you have the equivalent of your diploma. You have your diploma. Incoming freshmen, there's some things that you need to know when we offer you your courses and for the coming semester. And we will place you into those courses in which you are qualified to be in. Otherwise, you will take the foundation courses. The foundation courses will allow you to build your skills to the level of collegiate preparedness, allows you to matriculate from this great institution. So be ready for your baccalaureate degree experience. And I look forward to working with you and seeing you as you have successfully gone through this START program, and you will be registered. You're going to take what is known as an academic load. Your academic load will be at least 12 credits as a full-time student. And it will count toward your degree. All of the collegiate course, the foundation courses that will prepare you for collegiate courses will not be counted toward your degree, but it will count toward your financial aid. So that's the purpose of you being in this program, to make certain that you are collegiately prepared to enter college in the fall. Okay? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. The 12 credits, academic load, at least 12 credits. But most of the students are taking up to 16 credits, their academic load. And they're also coming back for the for the summer, I'm sorry. Grades and grading system. Take a picture of that, of the grade and grading system. An A, 4 points. A B, 3 points. A C is 2 points. A D is 1 point. And of course, F is failure, 0. You don't get any of those. You can take an incomplete as a grade, and that if you're not able to, you have a legitimate reason for not completing your courses. Philander Smith College awards an I grade when students are unable to complete all course requirements for reasons beyond their control, and when students are unable to meet their financial obligations to the institution during the semester in which they are enrolled. You can apply or request that you be given an I grade. And then you should know that the grade failure to do will result in the I grade automatically changing to an F grade if it's not done a semester after you receive the I. It automatically converts to an F grade if you haven't fulfilled the work. Okay? Any problem with that? Okay. Of course, you can transfer credit in to the college, and if it is It must be approved at certain levels. So you just can't. You can cancel your classes at a certain period. It's on your calendar. You can withdraw from a course. It's on your calendar, the dates that you can withdraw from a course. And then it goes into about if a student officially withdraws within the first 2 weeks, 80% reimbursement, their financial stipulations associated with the time frame. You can get reinstated in a course if you are dropped out of a course. For legitimate reasons, you can ask to be reinstated in a particular course. Independent study, I usually don't, particularly, if you can take the class, that's what I want. And most professors are like that. But if you're a senior and you're trying to graduate, then an independent study course may be the route that would be allowed. But you have to go through a process to get approval of that. Your transcript can be released to you. The student must complete and return a request for transcript to the office of the registrar. Students are required to pay the process, the fees associated with that process for getting your transcript. So that's, and it usually takes about, you'll have it within 5 days. Yeah, 5-day period. You'll have it within there. Okay. There is a chain of command at Philander Smith College in the academic affairs area, and the chief academic officer is our vice president for academic affairs. And Dr. Johnson is more like a arbiter of the issues surrounding your academic information, your credit, your courses, additions, substitutions, all of the processes involved in the academic issues related to your matriculation through the Philander Smith College experience. Okay, any questions regarding that? Yeah, there is a chain of command. You're down your division level, and below that your department level. You'll go to your department and try to resolve your issues or request. From the professor is the lowest. We are the lowest level that it is encouraged to assist you. And then if we are not able to do it, then go to our supervisors, who are the chairs of our departments. And then if they're not able to solve it, go to the chair of the division. And then finally to the vice president, the chief academic affairs officer. That's rung by rung by rung. Okay, any questions regarding that? Okay, you're awfully quiet today. Trying to wait till school is over, trying to hope school to be over. What is the issue? Okay, a lot of work? Well, it'll be over shortly. And by the way, you've done a marvelous job. Thank you so much. The room and board, we saw that in the student handbook, and tuition and refund policy. First week refund percentage 80%. Week 1 or week 2 you get 80% back. 60% at week 3. Week 4, if you withdraw, you get 40% back. Week 5, 20% back. After week 5, you don't get any of your anything back. So it's written. You can look at your catalog. Okay, so financial aid, you have a financial aid advisor. Make certain you visit your financial aid advisor so that you will understand how that process works. That process works for you. And Pell Grants, supplemental grants, work study, federal direct student loans, and then their direct subsidized student loans. And so you take a look at those, but know your rights and your responsibilities as a borrower, because you can accrue debt with each year of your education, and you should be certain that you truly need the full amount of the money, that loan that you are taking out each year, because it is exactly what it says, a loan, meaning you must pay it back. And you're required to repay educational loans even if you do not finish your academic program here at Philander Smith College, or your academic program does not meet your expectations and you decide that I'm just going to withdraw that, you still owe that. And please know that. You must use money received from your loan for education-related expenses only. And notify your lender in writing of the name, address change, failure to enroll at PSC, failure to enroll at least half-time for the loan period, certified withdrawal officially, that type of thing. So all this affects your ability to continue with your scholarship. You have to know how financial aid affects your scholarship and the classes that you take. Okay? And then it goes into talking about the loans and the lifetime, the career limits, repaying your various loans and other loans, private loans, United Methodist Student Loan Program, Federal Family Education, the PLUS, Parent Plus loans. And when you receive scholarships, so read that section very carefully. Read that section very carefully. Guidelines on scholarship policies are as follows. And the books, there's a section in here dealing with books, and the institutional scholarships, and some of you are on various scholarships, so that's important for you to know. Academic scholarships or grant awards are not offered during the summer enrollment period. And then there's a list of tuition fees, room and board. Presidential scholars offer that. Mason scholars offer tuition and fees. The George C. Taylor grant, $3,000 per semester, and the transfer scholarships, $2,500. The talent-based scholarship, the athletic scholarship, athletes receive scholarships. So you're an athlete, you can make certain that you check on that scholarship. Endowed, non-endowed, because all this will affect your scholarship, being able to take courses and doing well, and so that you excel. Make certain that you renew your eligibility for your scholarships, so that it keeps so that your academic career is not interrupted. Then there's something called the Satisfactory Academic Progress, SAP. You must maintain academic progress, so and staying Used to be, students used to stay long periods of time and still don't have their college degree after 8 years. That's too long. Yeah, your curriculum, as you will see in this book, is only 4 years, up and out. If you are staying longer than that, you're taking classes, you're not following your curriculum. And if you're not following your curriculum, you're going to be off course. And you got to get back in sync. And an advisor is one who can help you get back in sync with your academic program, which is 4 years. You can finish in 3 because you're taking courses ahead of time. So make certain that you follow your curriculum. And they did put a disclaimer in here. The information provided within the financial aid section is true and accurate to the date of printing this document. For the most recent updated information, please visit the financial aid office or the website. And that website is www.philander.edu. Okay? So that's that one. Then it goes into your student affairs and enrollment management, and that was what we went over pretty much in your student handbook. So we don't have to repeat a lot of this because your student affairs experience and your academic experience marry. So in this information from the student affairs, from the student handbook, is placed in your academic catalog. You understand? Okay. So that's important for you to know. So a lot of this, I do want to point out one thing related to your success is that student affairs has a student transition and retention services. That's the STARS, STARS, student transition and retention services. So the mission of that program is to provide educational resources and support to assist students in their acculturation to the collegiate atmosphere while reaching their academic, their personal, and professional goals. So through a positive and supportive environment and partnerships between staff and students, we empower scholars to cultivate their skills, to learn strategies and behaviors to become successful lifelong learners. So STARS will help you to cultivate